welcome home. Alright, so there have been a lot of updates since my last video on the new Bethesda game leak on the Amazon listing, and things are getting quite interesting. We're gonna put on our tinfoil hat a little bit for this video as well. So let's start with a post from Skullsy. Now, I don't know this guy personally, but I know he digs into a lot of things Bethesda related, and for the most part, has been a very credible person in the community. And apparently they have someone with insider information on the topic. So here's what they had to tweet out. So just remember, take this with a grain of salt, if not a massive pile of salt, because for all we know, this is all bullshit. So here we go. Update on the Bethesda Amazon leak. My anonymous source just gave me an update. While this leak did come from within Bethesda, it was not planned and there are rumors of internal investigation. The countdown timer was added in by the leaker to spice the leak up a bit, which does kind of fit in with the fact that it's actually stock footage. It's free to use stock footage. So it's not like it was specifically made for this Amazon listing, which kind of adds to the credibility of this leaker. Moving on, that means the countdown timer likely has nothing to do with the leaked game itself. This means that the game could be anything and isn't necessarily Fallout related. Spread the word, you heard it here first. Video coming soon with a complete breakdown as always. Now I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea whether or not to believe this, as I don't know who their anonymous source is. I don't know how credible Skullsy himself is because I don't know him that well. But I thought I would go ahead and cover this anyway because Skullsy does seem to be very large in the community and for the most part seems to be pretty credible on the information he puts out there. And it does kind of line up with the fact that, hey there, the footage that was used is free to use stock footage. It wasn't anything specific. But we do know the Amazon listing was done by Bethesda themselves, or someone that has access to the account. Now there is something else that I want to point out. A lot of people are saying, oh, Pete Hines hasn't been speaking on Twitter for a long time, and it's probably because they're leading up to an announcement for a game or something like that. And to be completely honest, I don't think it's related with this subject whatsoever. In fact, I think it's literally just because the amount of bullshit that was thrown his way because of Fallout 76. So he's probably just taking a break because of people's bullshit. He has been retweeting things, but he hasn't been tweeting or replying to anyone like he used to. So maybe it's related, maybe it's not related. I personally don't think it's related. I also want to point out something very interesting that Mr. Matty Plays pointed out on Twitter, and that is the fact that Lone Vault Wanderer posted a Fallout 3 video one day before this Amazon listing. Now, if you don't know who Lone Vault Wanderer is, he used to be a Fallout content creator here on YouTube. He still every once in a while makes Fallout videos. However, he's actually an employee for Bethesda Softworks, as he's an Australian community manager. Interestingly enough, 1 month before he announced taking the job at Bethesda Softworks, he made a video saying, Fallout 3 Remastered, this would honestly be my dream. 1 month later, he announces he has a job at Bethesda Softworks. And then 1 day before an Amazon listing, leading us to believe it's a Fallout 3 Remastered, he posts a Fallout 3 related video. Now, this could all just be insane coincidence. In fact, the likelihood is that it is, but I just find it really interesting, and this is, of course, where the tinfoil hat comes on. Now, another thing that a lot of people have been suggesting is, oh, it's Fallout 76 DLC, because Fallout 76 is garbage, blah, blah, blah. Fallout 76's DLC is all going to be free. We've already seen this confirmed before the game was even released, so the fact that people are even bringing up that this could be Fallout 76 related and Fallout 76 DLC, that just shows how little people actually know about this game, as all Fallout 76 DLC will be free because of the microtransactions in the Atomic Shop. Fallout 76 is a game as a service, meaning all future content is free except for the microtransactions in the Atomic Shop. So 99.9% chance is that this is not Fallout 76 related. A lot of people were also saying, hey, it could be Rage 2, it could be Wolfenstein Youngblood, it could be Doom Eternal, or it could be Starfield, that sort of thing. Well, let me show you why it can't be any of those. Rage 2 already has an Amazon listing. Wolfenstein Youngblood already has an Amazon listing. Doom Eternal already has an Amazon listing. And Starfield even has an Amazon listing. The only thing missing here is the Elder Scrolls 6, which the reason for that is because that game is long ways away. And trust me, if someone was trying to leak something on Amazon, they wouldn't add a Fallout-related trailer to an Elder Scrolls post, because Elder Scrolls can handle itself. It doesn't need an extra push by making people think that it's Fallout related. I genuinely think that whatever was posted is either a new game, an entirely new IP from someone at Bethesda Softworks, not even Bethesda Game Studios. It could be a new developer, or it could be one of the current developers that we haven't seen their latest project. For example, it could be something from Arcane Studios. It could be Prey 2, for example. So I think it's either a new game from one of the other developers, or it's a Fallout 3 remaster. I don't see it being anything other than those two things. It's not going to be the Elder Scrolls 6 because they wouldn't have an Amazon listing for a game that's 6+ years away. That's just not going to happen. And no, the Elder Scrolls 6 is not releasing in 2020 or 2021. I don't know why all these articles are saying that it is. It's just mind-boggling that these websites are trying to make people think that it's coming out that soon. So I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section below or in the Discord server, which is linked down in the description. Let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think it is? Because it isn't Fallout 76 related. It's not any of the other upcoming games because they all already have an Amazon listing. Let me know what you think it could be. Do you think it's a new IP or do you think it's a Fallout 3 remake? I'd love to hear all of your thoughts. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please smack that like button down below. Subscribe to join the good fight if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to stay updated in all of my future videos. It'd be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is Epoxy, signing off.